Hey everybody, Cody Windwalker here with Prehistoric Encounters. Today's episode will be on Western Hognose Snakes. Now they are throughout southern Canada and central United States all the way to Arizona, New Mexico, and Mexico. I would actually consider these guys a beginner, even though they are rear-fanged. But let me throw some knowledge later in the video. So watch the video all the way through. See the key point, how that really doesn't matter. They normally are about 1 to 2 feet long. So they're a really small snake in comparison to some of the other ones I have. They can get a max of about 3 foot long, and hatchlings are about 6 inches. They live about 18 years. Hatchlings can live very comfortably in about a 5-gallon tank. Adults will live their life out in a 10 to 20-gallon tank. Scientific names. They come from the class of Reptilia, the order of Squamata, which is Reptilia is creeping and Squamata is scales or lizards and snakes. Suborder of Serpentis, meaning snake. Family of Dipsodiidae, genus of Heterodon, the species of Nausiscus, and its actual classification of its scientific specific name is Heterodon nausiscus nausiscus. I love these guys. One of my buddies, Josh, shout out to you if you ever find my videos, man. Introduce me to these guys. I kind of fell in love right away. Availability. They are actually an uncommon snake, not because people don't want them, but it's because the only way you normally find them is actual reptile shops. Pet stores don't normally carry these guys. I have no idea, but I will research that just for curiosity's sake. They need a basking temperature of about 90 degrees, an ambient temperature of no lower than 70 degrees. Lighting for about 14 to 16 hours. They need a little bit more light than most critters because they're used to areas where there's a lot of light. Substrate, as you can see in there, it's walnut sand. But again, you can use, everyone knows I'm a big believer in coconut fiber. And so you can use walnut sand or coconut fiber. They are a desert-ish creature, so they would prefer deserts or dry areas. In captivity, they will eat mice, rats. In the wild, they would essentially eat any rodents. You can feed them feeder fish. They actually, from time to time, like feeder fish. Behavior very docile, but acts kind of skittish. They have to get used to you. They have to like you, essentially. Water, check it daily. Handling, I would handle it often. They tend to headbutt. So they look like they're striking you, but in fact they're actually trying to hit you with the tip of their nose. It's a very weird thing that they do. I will demonstrate it in another video. Fun facts. Now I'll tell you about why the rear fang doesn't matter. There's about 10 species of snakes that are rear fanged, but the fangs are no longer used for venom. And so they have them, but they do not use them. That's why they're legal to have in it. If you want to Google hognose bites, you literally have to let it chew on you, and it's more, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's more of an infection than an actual anything coming out of it. So it gets its name because of the shape of its nose. It kind of looks like a hog as you're getting a real close-up view. I would also like to throw out the fun fact that up close it does not, but if you've looked throughout the video, they essentially look like a rattlesnake from far away, so they get mistaken and killed. If you see these guys again, don't kill them. They are not rattlesnakes. Take a minute to look. If you don't hear a rattlesnake sound, it is not a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes have a rattle. Now, if it doesn't have a rattle, then you pay attention to the head. If it's a wide, fat face with a very aggressive look to it, these guys essentially will smile at you. When they're eating, it'll look like, because they have such a wide face, it'll look like they're actually smiling. And again, with cleaning it, I pooper scooper it. I get the stuff that they pooped or peed and clean it out. So you really only have to clean it between every 3 months to 6 months, as long as you continuously pooper scooper it. I wouldn't recommend even pooper scooping it more than like once a week. They only poop when they finish digesting their food. Apparently it's decided it's bedtime. She is actually shedding. This is her first shed, if you can see some of the shed on it. And then there's some shed in the back of the cage. But yeah, again, this is Cody Windwalker with Prehistoric Encounters, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Again, hit that subscribe button, share it, let all your friends get an opportunity to learn a little bit more about pets. The next episode will be on ball pythons, so I hope you enjoy it. And again, this is Cody Windwalker with Prehistoric Encounters. Have a good day.